Okay, this is a video about getting the data that we need off of social monitors. Okay, there's a lot of data there, but we only need some of the data. Okay, so here's what, once you've logged in to the site, this is what you see. You see a lot of different monitors. Okay, there are a total, you can have a max of 12. We only have 8 social ones right now. You can ignore the buzz and opinion monitors. And what we want to do is see what is the next monitor whose data we need to get. The way to do this is to go over to this folder where I've been collecting all of them and see that the last one we got was number 29. So you can actually see that. I'll zoom in so you can actually see. Okay, and then you go over to your spreadsheet and you say, okay, who's next after number 29? So you see, there it is, the 29 column is right there. That was that guy. But now we're on to number 30, who's that guy. So we go over here and we look, oh, where's number 30? Oh, there it is. And we click on number 30. Okay, now the first most important thing you must do is make sure that you reset the date range. It always starts with a very small date range, but you want to maximize the date range by making it go to all time. All time? If you forget to do this, you'll end up exporting data that was actually really just a month's worth, and you'll have to do the whole thing again. Okay, so there are actually 5 sheets we want to get, and the first sheet we want to get is going to be up here. Before we do that, I need to remind you that on Safari, when you download things, it creates a little box here. The blue line goes as you're actually downloading it. Well, first thing we want to do is make sure that's cleared, because these files all have the same name for every different company, so you'll just confuse yourself. So make sure that's cleared. I click it once, then I hit the clear button, so it's already cleared. So first, let's get this first bit of data. We click this arrow, and it's bulk export. Okay, so that's the very first one we'll do. And then it tells us, oh, okay, whoa, this actually has a lot of posts. It's going to get a lot of data, 7,527. Most of them have been around 1,000 or 2,000. So there's a couple things I need to say about this. I will go ahead and hit export while I talk about them, and you'll notice that it's going to pop up one of those little blue things. Okay. There it goes. Now it's downloading it while I talk about this. Okay, so the thing to know is we have a 50,000 maximum per day, and that 50,000 tweets that we can download, and that resets at 12 midnight GMT time, 8 a.m. Where we live, which is convenient. When you wake up, you have another 50K. Another thing you need to know is that each bulk export can only export up to 10K per time. So you're going to run into a problem if you have a 20K one, let's say, and what the machine will do is it will say right here, it will say, oh, I will only take a random sample of 10,000 from this. So if we want to get all of them, we're going to need to break it into different time periods and different bulk exports and combine the files. For now, I don't know what to do. We may just not get these ones, or we may just take the 10K. Okay? So the best thing to do now, this thing is downloading. It's all downloaded, it appears. And you can check that by going here. Yeah, there it is. And actually, the first thing we want to do is just hit the back button. I found that's the most easy thing to do. Okay, so now you want to get these ones that are going to be down here. The first one down here is right here. Okay, so I click the button there, and then I just hit Excel. Okay, we got it. And the next one you can just pull down is right here. And again, Excel. Okay, there it goes. So those are the two on this page. Then you click Total Engagement. Okay, so it just brought you to a different page. Now you go over here again, there's a little arrow. I think I just got it. Yep, there it goes. And the last one is followers. And again here, and click Excel. Okay, Excel. Okay, so if we've done that right, the easy way to check ourselves is that we should have produced 5 different sheets. Sometimes one of these doesn't appear because they didn't have sent replies or something like that. I think enough sent ones during the time period, so you might only get 4, but usually it's 5. So 5 is the right check to actually do for yourself, okay? So the thing we forgot to do is we didn't make yet ourselves a new folder. So we'll make ourselves a 30 folder, double click to open. And the best way to do this is to highlight these. You can do it with Shift and the arrows. Pull it over, hit clear, and the last thing you can do if you've actually gotten the data, and you can check it one more time to make sure you got the full date range, December 19th, 2013 up until today. That's very important. And now you can do, to clear the space, you can actually hit that arrow and actually delete the thing. Delete. Yes, we do indeed want to delete. Delete. And that'll bring you back to the monitor page. And look, that one was so big it took up a lot of our remaining tweet exports. So you need to be keeping an eye on this when you get close to that. You don't want to go over, because if you go over, I fear it's giving you only a partial data set. So it's basically a waste to go over, because you have to delete that data set. So you should only take ones that are going to be under that number. Now the thing to know is when you did that bulk export, it estimated, it said, oh, I think it's 7,000. Actually, the number of tweets you're going to pull down is almost double that, because a couple of those other Excel sheets you took down pulled down a lot of sheets too. Okay, so that's how you actually get the data off of that. In another video, I'll tell you how to set up one of these monitors.